So we have some absolute bombshell news from PayPal that we need to discuss immediately. So let's get into the announcement first, and then I'll get into the two reasons why this is absolutely massive for PayPal stock, both in the short and the long term, as it proves the bears are completely wrong about this stock. So PayPal Holdings announced today that customers now have the option to add their eligible PayPal and Venmo credit or debit cards to Apple Wallet and begin making payments with a simple tap of their iPhone or Apple Watch. PayPal and Venmo credit or debit card holders can make payments quickly and securely in-store, online, or in their favorite apps using Apple Pay, and can still earn the same cashback and rewards they love on their eligible purchases. The use of mobile wallets continues to increase in popularity as consumers gravitate towards safe, quick, and contactless card payment options. A survey conducted by Morning Consult, I don't know who Morning Consult is, but whatever, anyways, basically done by them last year, found that 42% of Americans have used mobile wallets. And the option to add a PayPal or Venmo card to Apple Wallet offers an easy and secure way to make quick payments on the go or online. PayPal and Venmo customers who have added their cards to Apple Wallet can also use the Apple Pay on iPhone, iPad, and Mac to make fast and convenient purchases in apps or on the web in Safari without having to create accounts or repeatedly type in shipping and billing information. When customers pay with Apple Pay, every purchase is secure because it is authenticated with Face ID, Touch ID, or device passcode, as well as a one-time unique dynamic security code. PayPal also keeps transactions protected and secure whether a customer pays using a smartphone or with their physical card. Shout out to our group members for alerting us to this so that way we could take quick action and start loading the boat on even more shares of PayPal because of this news. Which don't forget the sale ends this weekend to join up and save a ton of money if you want access to our group where you get breaking news on stocks like PayPal and Apple and Tesla and Palantir and a whole bunch of others, along with charts and a bunch of analysis. Obviously, buy and sell alerts on all those stocks, every stock that I buy and our group members buy. You get access to my watch list complete with price targets. You get to take 5 courses for free. You get to use our stock analyzer tool completely for free. Jump on our live Q&As anytime you want. Jump into my DMs, ask me questions there in the group. Be a part of the best 6, 7, and 8-figure Discord out there, and so much more, guys. Just check out the pinned comment, see if the membership's right for you, see everything that you get with it, and take advantage of the sale before it ends. But this is huge for 2 reasons that are absolutely going to crush the bear thesis on PayPal. And also, let's just go ahead and talk about the 2 catalysts that we absolutely need to see to send PayPal stock soaring once again. The first reason is this shows that PayPal versus Apple Pay was just a dumb narrative. Now, I never bought into that narrative one bit at all. I remember getting blasted in the comments for some of my videos about that, but I just never bought into it, guys. It wasn't this either or kind of deal, and that's just kind of the way the stock market works. It's not a, well, in order for Apple Pay to succeed, they have to take market share from PayPal, and nothing could be further from the truth. I always thought, and was backed up by the numbers here we'll talk about here in just a second, but I always thought Apple Pay was pulling from legacy banks and legacy payment methods, not PayPal users switching over to Apple Pay, but somebody like myself, who I personally don't use PayPal or any other payment method like that. But if I was ever going to do that in the future, Apple Pay made it nice and easy for me to make that transition over to do that, which of course means I'm one of those people using basically the legacy style of payments, and I would be moving over to this new type of payment there, because remember, that's a huge untapped market to where not everybody is switched over and using these type of payment systems. So Apple Pay can succeed and PayPal can succeed as well simultaneously at the same exact time, because they're both going after untapped market share up there. It doesn't mean that, basically PayPal owns all the market share and therefore Apple has to eat away at their market. That's how it was being presented. And this right here proves that's complete garbage, because you wouldn't partner with your competitor. You just wouldn't do that. There is no ecosystem larger than Apple's, and now PayPal is a partner in that, which is a huge catalyst for them and shows that they're going to work together, not against each other, while they take on legacy banks and legacy payment systems and other things like that. Oh, and I didn't need this agreement in order to see the proof that there wasn't really a rivalry between the two, because when you look at the past earnings, Apple Pay, had a huge launch. And guess what? PayPal's numbers just kept right on rolling along. I didn't all of a sudden see them lose 20% or 10% or 5%. They actually grew instead, which wouldn't happen if Apple Pay was taking from their market share. So for me, that was always a garbage narrative, but now you have definitive proof that that's not the case at all. And now they're both going to actually benefit from this partnership. And the second reason is that this shows PayPal is not a dying company. Contrary to the narrative about the demise of PayPal and PayPal's going away and it's just a dying company and they're never going to go anywhere, well, guess what? Now they're partners with Apple, and Apple doesn't partner with dying companies at all. This basically shows Apple sees them as a great point to integrate together to basically improve the business overall. Apple does not partner with brands that are dying or anything else like that. Matter of fact, Apple usually does the opposite. They try to completely choke them out, not partner with them and kind of work together to integrate together. So that right there tells me all I need to know about what Apple thinks about PayPal, which I honestly believe that a lot better than I believe, I don't know, some crazy Wall Street analyst or some YouTuber out there, wanting to talk about this, that, and the other. Hey, the proof is in the pudding in regards to this partnership, and that's absolutely the case here with the partnership with Apple. But we still need these two catalysts to happen before we can really see the stock price actually take off. Because if we don't get these two, or until these two happen, we're just not going to see that regardless of who they partner with. It just isn't going to matter until these two things happen. So first is that the new CEO actually comes in, actually formally lays out his new vision, and then more importantly than that PayPal starts to execute to that vision through the actual quarterly earnings. So there's a lot of excitement sometimes whenever a CEO comes in, they lay out this grand plan. Hey, this is where we're going. This is what we're going to do. This is what it means to the bottom line. Hey, that's great and all. That, obviously can get some positive momentum going. Maybe some people excited about the stock. But when a stock is beaten down the way PayPal is beaten down, people are going to want to see performance in terms of quarterly performance. So we need to see that plan translate from on paper to actual earnings calls. When we start to see that, the more and more you see that transition, the more and more momentum you will see that stock pick up, assuming that they execute to that vision. Obviously, this partnership could be the first in a lot of different deals that are going to happen in order to push this vision forward. But I'm telling you right now, investors are going to want to see actual proof in the earnings before they start giving them credit for that. And second, we need fintech as a whole to get out of the doghouse in general, which means not only do we need to see what the first point was, we need to see actual performance, not just from PayPal on earnings, from some of the other fintech players as well. They need to continue to perform on earnings. Now, obviously, you had like SoFi, for example, performing on earnings, but we've had Square not really doing all that well out there on the flip side of that. And of course, Square is a lot larger than SoFi is for now. So until we kind of see some positive momentum on earnings from several of those different competitors there, not just PayPal, it's going to be a tough road to hoe to get fintech completely out of that doghouse there. So we need fintech to also get out of that doghouse as well, in addition to the CEO laying out their vision there. But in the meantime, you continue to see positive things like this partnership kind of move forward here with Apple. That right there, and then, of course, Wall Street beating it down right afterwards. I don't think it really had anything to do with the partnership. It has much more to do with what's going on in the market in general, and they're just kind of part of that negative momentum right now, which is fine. That's exactly what you want as a long-term buy and hold investor, is an extended time to add shares at a ridiculously cheap price. So I'm going to continue to add shares. A lot of our group members are continuing to add shares, and maybe it's right for you, maybe it's not. You guys need to determine that for yourselves. But if you're interested in PayPal stock, this is exactly the type scenario you want to see. And don't forget, if you want to take 5 courses for free, use that stock analyzer tool for free, see all my buy and sell alerts in real time, see my watch list complete with price targets for all those stocks. You want to be a part of the best 6, 7, and 8-figure Discord out there. You want to slide into my DMs, jump on our live Q&As. I release 3, 4, 5 videos a week just for my group right in there. And there's so much more, guys. Just check out the pinned comment down there. Take advantage of that sale before it expires, because it expires in just a couple of days. And click this video here to see exactly what I'm buying in this market. And click here to see my exact plan for this market. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.